Everything we've been taught about looking stylish turns out it's been wrong all along. The real secret to dressing like you come from old money isn't loud or obvious, it's subtle. So subtle that most people never notice it, but they feel it. And the men who know it, they don't talk about it. They pass it down quietly from one generation to the next. I only started noticing the patterns recently. The fabrics, the posture, the way they wear color like strategy. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Today I'm going to be sharing what they never do. Let's begin. Number 1. Expensive does not equal loud. Expensive doesn't always announce itself. It just moves differently. That $400 knit polo might fly under the radar for most, but the ones who know, they're going to notice the way it drapes, the depth of the color, and the weight of the fabric. It's not just about looking good now, it's about looking refined 10 years from now. Quiet luxury is all about longevity, not loudness. The real flex isn't a flashy logo, it's a fabric that holds its shape after 100 wears. Materials like long staple cotton, Sea Island cotton, and fine gauge merino are chosen for a reason. They age well, they feel incredible, and they require zero introduction. This is how style becomes a lifestyle. No shouting, no proving, just existing in high-quality pieces that outlive trends. That's the kind of investment that pays off every single time. Number 2, tailoring comes before brand. A sharp fit beats a big name every single time. Forget the price tag. If it doesn't fit right, it doesn't matter. A $2,000 designer blazer that hangs off your frame will never look as good as a $150 one that's been tailored to you. That's the quiet luxury cheat code. Make it fit like it was made for your body. We're talking adjusted shoulders, trimmed sleeves, and tweaking the hem on casual trousers or a breezy linen shirt. Yeah, even the relaxed stuff gets refined. Fit is the first thing that people notice, even if they don't realize it. It's the detail that says, I've got standards, without you ever opening your mouth. Find a tailor that you vibe with and stick with them. They're going to turn good pieces into great ones. That clean, dialed-in silhouette. It's not about showing off, it's about showing up right. Number 3. Color equals strategy. Color isn't random, it's calculated. The quiet luxury guy doesn't mess with neon or whatever other colors are trending on TikTok this week. Instead, he sticks to a palette that feels calm, collected, and expensive without trying. Think navy, taupe, ivory, gray, camel. These colors don't shout, they nod. They say, I'm solid. But here's the twist, timeless doesn't mean flat. The smart move? Add richness, not noise. A forest green cashmere scarf, a burgundy knit tie, or even a dusty plum overshirt can shift an outfit from clean to a chef's kiss without breaking the vibe. It's all about balance. Grounded tones are your foundation with just enough depth to keep it interesting. Try pairing gray flannel trousers with an ivory roll neck and a deep olive overshirt. It's low-key, but it hits hard. Stylish without ever looking like it's trying too hard. That is how you play the color game right. Number 4. Everything has weight and drape. Real luxury isn't stiff, it flows. Here's the part most guys miss. It's not just how something looks, it's how it moves. Weight and drape are the silent storytellers of style. A proper cashmere coat has that smooth, grounded heft. Flannel trousers don't just hang, they glide. And a silk linen blend that doesn't crease up like tissue paper, it ripples. That's what gives quiet luxury its signature elegance. Start paying attention to how the fabric falls on the body. Does it land clean or does it bunch awkwardly? Does it catch the light in a soft, buttery way or does it glare back like cheap plastic? Stop shopping by how something looks frozen on a hanger. Start shopping for how it lives on you. Movement is everything. The right fabric makes you look like you're floating through the room, not stomping through it. That's the flex that nobody's talking about. Number 5. They wear, not show off. Style isn't about the spotlight, it's about the story. Quiet luxury guys don't walk around trying to prove anything. Their clothes aren't flexes, they're extensions of who they are. Every piece feels chosen, not just bought. A vintage watch with a bit of wear, a pocket square that's hand-rolled, horn buttons stitched into a classic navy overcoat. These details don't shout, but they do speak volumes. It's not about being seen, it's about being understood by the few who get it. Take Patek Philippe Calatrava, for example. It's not blinding with diamonds or oversized, it's quiet, it's refined. But the moment someone who knows watches spots it, that's a whole conversation in a glance. Quiet luxury isn't there to impress the crowd, it's there to connect with the ones who notice the real stuff. Number 6. Logos go inside, not outside. If the logo is doing the talking, then the piece probably isn't saying much. In the world of quiet luxury, the real gems don't need a name tag up front. Brands like Zegna, Loro Piana and Cayenne, worn by the ones who know, but never for show. The logo lives on the inside label, sometimes not even there. Because when something's truly well made, it doesn't need to scream for attention. It's about the cut, the fabric, the feel, not the font. Loud branding feels like it's chasing approval. But quiet luxury, that's already arrived. Next time you're tempted by a visible logo, ask yourself this: would I still want this if no one knew where it's from? Well, if the answer is no, then it's not luxury, it's marketing. The real flex is confidence without the label. Number 7. Shoes matter more than most realize. Shoes aren't just accessories, they're punctuation. In quiet luxury, shoes finish the outfit like a clean period at the end of a sharp sentence. They're not loud, but they do say something without over-explaining. Sleek black derbies that cut through a formal look. Soft brown suede loafers that walk the line between relaxed and refined. Belgian slippers that are so smooth they feel like velvet armor. These aren't trendy one-season kicks, they're built to stay. And here's where it gets next level. They don't toss them out when they wear down, they resole. Because when a piece is that good, you keep it in the game. Look for leather that tells a story over time, one that scuffs, softens, and builds personality. Forget the plastic shine. Patina is the real polish. If you're building a wardrobe from the ground up, well then start with what's literally on the ground. Number 8. Quiet luxury smells different too. Quiet luxury doesn't just look the part, it leaves a trail. And no, not the kind that chokes the elevator. Real luxury smells earthy, complex, and impossible to place. Think vetiver, sandalwood, iris, tobacco leaf. These are notes with weight. They linger, they evolve. They don't scream nightclub, they say presence. You'll find these scents in bottles from Frédéric Malle, Diptyque, Editions de Parfums, and yeah, maybe Creed, but definitely not Aventus. That one's been passed around more than a playlist. Skip anything with blue or sport in the name. Quiet luxury men choose fragrances like they choose their words, carefully and with intention. The goal isn't to announce that you've arrived, it's to leave something behind that people remember. Subtle, layered, unmistakably you. Number 9. Ironing and steaming is non-negotiable. Wrinkles cancel luxury instantly. Doesn't matter if that shirt cost $500, if it's wrinkled, it reads like $20 off a clearance rack. Quiet luxury men know that presentation isn't just in the piece, it's in how it's worn. They steam everything. Yes, even linen. Even their off-duty tees. Because crispness isn't about being uptight, it's about showing care. And care is the quietest, classiest flex of all. You don't need to iron like it's the 1950s, but a good steamer? Game changer. Smooth everything out fast with no scorch marks and no drama. Reserve the iron for structure, collars, cuffs, heavy fabric. And unless you're headed to the Serengeti, there is no excuse for those vertical creases down the front of your shirt. Clean lines equals clean impression every time. And number 10, the look evolves with age. Quiet luxury isn't about staying the same, it's about evolving. Here's the kicker: quiet luxury gets better as time goes on. As a man matures, so does his style. You'll notice it. He's wearing fewer accessories. He's sticking to neutral tones. And he's opting for custom tailoring that fits him like a second skin. The older he gets, the simpler his look becomes. But don't mistake simple for boring. It's a quiet confidence in restraint. He has learned that luxury isn't about trying to convince anyone else. It's about dressing in a way that feels right for him. And that is the truth that most people miss. Quiet luxury isn't bought, it's earned. Over time. Through self-awareness. And through the ability to show up in the world in a way that doesn't demand attention but effortlessly commands respect. So if you're still chasing the logo, the hype, and the trends, maybe it's time to pause. Real luxury is measured, intentional, personal. And the men who master it, they don't just look good. They feel inevitable. Now, if this helped you see style through a sharper lens, do us a favor. Hit like, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments down below which one of these quiet luxury rules will you live by. Until next time, men, stay calm, stay crisp, and let your silence speak.